bag, baby.
Sex, money, and murder. They're a real thrill. But riding those waves is a scary thing to do. You never know when there are rocks under the waves or sharks in the water circling, ready to chew up all your well-laid plans.
I can't make up my mind. Rita, if you were me, which one would you pick? Would you pick the monohull or the cat?
Look, I am envious enough already that you're going on vacation. Don't rub it in.
No, come on, I'm not. Which one would you pick, the monohull or the cat?
You really want my opinion? Neither.
Come on, that's not what I asked.
Trust me on this, Chris. Sailing is way too much work, right? I mean, you're going to St. Bart's or Jillian to relax. So this is my advice. You fry on the beach by day, and you compare tan lines at night.
Rita? The Knowlton autopsy.
Oh, good.
I was here anyway, so I figured I'd save your trip.
Hey, Keisha, what do you think? Mono or cat? You got an opinion on this, or am I flying solo?
Do not ask me about sailing. When you've had the kind of night I've had, a choice in hulls becomes less than a priority. Though I am partial to monos myself.
What's wrong? You sick?
No, it's not me. It's my little girl. Poor thing, she feels like dog meat.
Oh, poor baby. What's wrong with her?
The pediatrician calls it the Caribbean flu. But it's more like the Ubi flu, if you ask me.
The Ubi flu?
Open on both ends.
Oh.
I know. I was up all night with her. I mean, she wakes up in the middle of the night to tell me she's sick, and before she can get the words out, whoosh, she hurls all over me.
Oh, that's a lovely picture.
And one I'd rather not see. Look, I've been planning this fantasy vacation for months, and I would rather not have those images clouding my thoughts. So if you could just...
Fine, fine. Miss out on the joys of parenthood. See if I care.
Yeah, Sergeant Lance. Okay, we're on our way.
Where?
From the Royal Palm Motel.
And that's about 12 minutes from here, and I'm off in 10. Well, of course, if you need me.
Oh, no, really. You go on, have fun. I'll, stay behind and muddle through somehow.
I knew you would understand. Keisha?
See you later.
Caribbean fantasy vacation, here I come.
Thanks. You okay?
Do I look okay? Maybe I'll get lucky and slip into a coma. So, who's our customer?
Yeah, he was a male Caucasian, 30 to 35. The manager said a woman booked the room. She paid cash. Get this, the desk clerk described her as blonde, 5'5", and very well endowed.
Oh, God. Color of eyes, they can't recall. But when it comes to bust size, they never forget. Does anybody hear anything?
No, not a peep. This one has got silencer written all over it.
Excuse me? Excuse us.
Thank you.
Well, that certainly kicks it up a league.
Yeah, and it sure nixes a hooker roll. Not too many girls out there carry that kind of hardware.
Oh.
he is all yours, Keisha.
Snowbird, by the looks of him. He's probably about 5'10", 200 to 225. Got scars at the appendix and right knee areas. There's another lesion here where the tattoo was probably removed. Decent-looking guy, except for that. He's soft. You'd think men would wise up and spend a few minutes working out every other day.
Yeah, well, this guy can forget the gym. He's not going to be hard ever again.
Looks like he took 3 shots. Heavy caliber at close range. I'm guessing 380, 9 mil by the amount of displacement. 1 in the chest and 2 in the abdomen.
Somebody had an axe to grind. What about the woman?
Long blonde hair. Any ID?
Nope. His wallet is gone. Listen, I need to get his prints before you take him off, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what time do you think he checked out?
10, maybe 10:30. Liver temple narrowed down, though.
Hey, Keisha, does this look worn to you?
Yeah?
What about this?
No.
There's oil on here.
Interesting choice of underarm deodorant.
No, I mean gun oil. I think this guy carried a gun.
Cop?
Yeah, maybe. New York City Transit Authority.
What'd I tell you? Snowbird.
So, what we have is one dead, gun-toting New York City subway rider. That should narrow it down. Right, so you had no fares matching that description at all. So when does he get in? Okay, could you please have him call me when he gets in? Sergeant Lance. Rita Lance. Yeah, thanks. Bye. Hey,
So,
Cal.
yeah, your mysterious subway rider. His name is Banning, Jerry Banning. Just got word from New York they ID'd his prints.
So he's a cop?
No, he's a PI. He worked for a ritzy investigative outfit called Meridian Security.
So what was he doing down here?
Nobody knows. His agency didn't even know where he was. The head of the company is personally flying down on an next airplane.
None of the cab companies I've called so far remember driving anybody fitting Banning's description to the motel that night.
Well, just stay with it. Once his boss gets here, we'll know more.
All right.
Thanks.
Help yourself.
Thank you. Paradise! 4 years, I've been planning this vacation, and this place is everything I could have imagined. So, what do you want to do first?
I don't know.
Well, come on, we could snorkel, windsurf. You know what? We'll sail. I've been thinking about this long and hard. I think the catamaran is the way to go.
Hey, slow down.
You don't like to sail. No, it's okay. You probably get seasick. Well, you know, we can forget sailing.
I love to sail. I love it all. We just don't have to do it all right now.
Right.
We've got a week. A whole incredible week. And besides, you are going to have to conserve your energy because, you see, I have my own plans for this vacation.
Oh. Well, maybe I should let you make all our vacation plans.
Good boy. You just put yourself in my hands.
Any luck?
Yeah, Cap. I found out Banning was staying at the Sea Ridge Motel for weeks.
Well, how'd you ever track him to that dump without a plastic trail?
From the cab company that drove him the night of the murder. Unfortunately, the whole place was tossed and wiped clean.
Somebody's awful sensitive about why Banning was down here.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way, doesn't it? But he did make a lot of phone calls, so...
All right, good. So if you need any help, you let me know, all right?
Okay. Thanks, Cap.
Yeah.
I'm Tony Morella. Meridian Security?
Uh-huh.
You must be Sergeant Lance.
Do you always make such a flowery entrance, Mr. Morella?
Now, only when there's a beautiful woman involved.
That's sweet. And I thought chivalry was dead.
No.
So you're here about Jerry Banning, right?
Yeah. Jerry was an operative of mine. And he was a good man, Sergeant. We're going to miss him a lot.
You have any idea what he was doing down here?
I haven't got a clue. I figured you might be able to shed some light. I mean, it's not only the great personal loss, it's the company liability I got to be concerned about. And I figured...
Hey, buddy! I told you 100 times I'm allergic to roses. Yet you keep tossing them around here like some damn wood nymph.
Lipschitz! You were so sick all the time, I figured you'd be dead by now.
Not a chance, Morella. I'm gonna be sneezing on your grave.
I know you will, you...
Oh, my God. Rita, I want you to meet my old friend Champagne, Tony Morella. We used to work together at NYPD.
This man, he's a legend at the 38th. The champion moonlighter of all time. Hey, Tony, you remember the tow trucks?
Hey, I offered you a piece of the action, didn't I? It's not my fault you said no.
You're still working the angles, huh? You're in your own business now? You're in the PI game?
You know, after I retired, I found myself missing the action. You know that juice you get from working the streets?
Tony, you were the best. Nobody could take a piece of dung case like you and spin it into pure silk.
Except for this one, Harry.
What?
I got nothing, and I'm way out of my territory. Jerry was a good kid, Harry. I consider it a big favor if you let me in on anything you got.
I'm sorry, Mr. Morella. I don't know that we can share that.
Loosen up, Lance. The man is family. He was on the job for years. You could tell him anything.
Well, really, the only significant lead we have is the motel phone logs. We had 9 calls on his bill. 6 were to the Hamilton Industries. Some lasted as long as 20 minutes.
Wait a minute. The data processing Hamilton Industries?
Yeah, that's the one.
See, there were 2 to the residence of the owner of that company, Kenneth Hamilton, and there was a number in New York. But all I get there is a machine with a woman's voice. I was thinking maybe it was the girlfriend. You know if he had one?
One? He had dozens, but that part of his life he kept private from everyone, including me. You do good work, Sergeant Lance.
Thank you.
Harry, how about dinner tonight?
You're on.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Lance, Palm Beach Police Department.
I'll tell Mrs. Hamilton you're here.
You have discriminating taste, Sergeant.
Lance.
It's a very expensive painting. Art background?
Yeah, a little.
Well, it shows. So, how can I help you?
A man named Jerry Banning was found murdered at the Royal Shore Motel 2 days ago. Now, the phone records from the motel showed that he made 2 phone calls to this number. Both of them lasted about 5 minutes.
Oh, that's very strange. I don't know Mr. Banning. And as far as the phone goes, I don't answer it.
Well, who does?
Henry, my houseman. He logs all the calls that we don't pick up. You could talk to him if you like.
That would be great.
Henry? Here, follow me. Henry, do you recall a Mr. Banning calling in the last few days? A Mr. Jerry Banning?
That name is not familiar to me, madam.
Are you sure?
Oh, very sure.
Could anyone else have answered the phone, like, say, Mr. Hamilton?
Absolutely not. I screen all of his calls.
Thank you, Henry.
Madam.
Who covers for Henry on his day off?
Oh, we have a service.
I would love to speak with Mr. Hamilton. Is he around?
No, I'm afraid he's not. He's out of town. But he'll be back in a few days. If you'd like, I'll have him give you a call.
That would be great. I'll give you a card. He can reach me at that number there, okay? And I'll just show myself out.
Keisha's fault. She gave this to me.
Oh, relax, honey. You have got an old-fashioned stomach flu.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for screwing this vacation up.
Don't say that. It's not your fault. It couldn't be helped.
There's no sense in both of us being cooped up. Why don't you hit the beach? I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah, it's your vacation too.
Well, if you really don't mind, I would like to get some sun.
Yeah. Actually, I'd prefer you didn't see me like this. I don't even want to see myself like this. Go on.
I'll check in on you later, okay?
Yep. See ya.
Here it is. Oh, sure, Jerry Banning, the guy from New York. I remember now. He was applying for a job.
In your department?
Yes, if I recall, he came from a security background.
Is there anything else you can tell us about him?
What's to tell? I spoke to him on the phone, interviewed him once. Hell of a nice guy, very qualified. We probably would have hired him, but he never followed up.
Well, there's a good reason for that.
He's dead.
Harry, I can see why you moved down here. I mean, the weather alone is worth it. Please, Harry, tell me you're not miserable.
Ah, it's not so bad. You know, we made a life here. Us plus the half of New York that's moved here with us. Which reminds me, we finally figured out what your boy Jerry was doing here.
What?
He was job hunting.
You're crazy.
I'm telling you, your Mr. Banning was looking to move up.
Like where?
Hamilton Industries?
Nah.
What nah? I'm telling you. Lance and I were there this morning. They were going to hire him. Huh. Some PI you are. One of your best operatives is out looking for a job, and you don't have a clue.
Oh, Harry, you know you got a point. The company's gotten so big I can't even handle it alone anymore. Harry, how would you like to come work for me?
What, are you kidding with me, Tony?
Listen, Harry, a lot of my work is right down here. You can head up the southern branch of Meridian, right here in Palm Beach. I can't think of a better man for it. Listen, Harry, you write your own ticket. I'll double your salary. Full pension, medical, perks.
Come on, Tony, take it easy, will you? My head is spinning here.
Come on, it'll be like old times. We'll have a ball. What do you say?
It sounds terrific. I don't know, Tony. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, you think it over. Talk it over with Fran. Will you do that for me?
Yeah.
Salud!
L'chaim.
You know that spot on me? It's itching again. I want you to scratch it. What's the matter, baby? Don't you want me?
I got a lot on my mind.
You're worried about the police. They haven't got a clue.
Then why are they sniffing around?
It's their job to ask questions. Banning was looking for a job. You were gonna give him one. End of story.
The servants.
Gone. I gave them the day off.
You ever think we might have bitten off more than we can chew?
There isn't anything that I can't chew.
Mr. Hamilton? Hi, I'm Sergeant Lance.
That just goes to show you how old-fashioned I am. I was expecting a man.
Are you disappointed?
Not at all. I've learned to appreciate the pleasant surprises life has to offer. Now, what can I do for you?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a few questions if I could. I came by, but you were out of town.
Seattle. I got back just last night. You know, I keep saying I'm going to cut back on my travel, but I never do. Old habits die hard, you know.
Yeah.
So, what was it you wanted to ask me, Sergeant Lance?
Yes. Do you know a man named Jerry Banning?
No. Should I?
Well, he was a private investigator who was being considered for a security job with your company.
Why the past tense, Sergeant?
He was murdered. I was hoping you could tell me something about him.
That's terrible. But no, I can't be of help there. My chief of security would know, Dan Tarr. Have you spoken to him?
Yes. See, I wanted to speak with you, sir. Banning made some phone calls to this house, and neither your wife nor Henry remember receiving them, so that leaves you.
He called here?
He spoke to someone for several minutes each time.
Well, I can assure you it wasn't me. I'll have to look into it. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't have been more help.
No, I appreciate your time.
Yeah. This is for you. It's called Double Delight. I sense it's appropriate in your case.
Oh, thank you. You've been quite a pleasant surprise yourself.
Sergeant Lance, I didn't know you were here.
Actually, I'm just getting ready to leave. Mr. Hamilton, Mrs. Hamilton.
Honey, is everything all right?
Everything is fine. Just fine.
Oh, you poor thing. You look awful.
Well, actually, I feel much better. Gave up praying for my death a couple hours ago. Now I'm content just to hang on in misery a while longer.
Can I do anything for you?
No, it's nice to know that you were thinking about me.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, out with it. What's bothering you?
Nothing. You know, nothing important.
Chris, I know you better than that. When you say that, it's always important.
I saw you talking to that musclehead over there, and I was wondering if you were...
If I was, what?
You attracted to that guy?
God. You are so cute.
Well, I don't feel so cute right now.
The answer is no. I love you, and only you. Besides, the guy has the IQ of broccoli.
Well, in that case, I think I'll, go to the restaurant.
Hey, what was that? Hey, Keisha, you okay? Ah. So, listen, next time you leave the seat down and it won't hit you on the head. Yeah. Listen, I gotta go. You take care. Bye. Hey, Cap, I think I got something.
On Vanny?
Yeah, see, something wasn't tracking for me, so I pulled all the phone records on the Hamilton estate.
And?
And there were a lot of outgoing calls at Dan Tarr's house.
Hamilton security chief.
The one and only. Also, a lot of the calls were made very late at night.
So you think Hamilton and Tarr might be...
Very high probability, Cap.
even if that's true, what's the connection to Vanny?
Well, I'm thinking maybe it's the New York number you call from the motel.
The lady on the answering machine.
Yeah, I got a name back from the Manhattan reverse directory, Ray Washburn. I've been trying to call her, but she's not there. I was thinking maybe she's a client of Banning's.
Well, I'm seeing Tony for lunch. I'll ask if the name rings a bell.
Okay. Cap, you seem a little preoccupied today. Is everything okay?
No, I'm fine. Rita, come into my office for a minute. Rita, I need your advice about something, but you gotta promise me it's strictly confidential.
Sure, what's up?
Tony wants me to run an office of his company down here for him. Twice the bucks, perks, the whole works.
Wow. So that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I talked it over with Franny, and she said she'd back me either way.
So what's the problem then?
I don't know. It'd be tough to start over again, you know, new people, new faces.
We'd hate to see you go, Cap. But, you know, I mean, if the money's that much better, I'm sure you'd adjust.
Oh, yeah, there's no question about that. It's the people here. The chemistry, you know, it's special. Look, Rita, I may not show this, but I actually look forward to coming to work every day. To know I'm going to see my friends, you and Chris. No amount of money can ever guarantee me that again.
We'd really hate to see you go, Cap.
So, what would you do if you were me? I mean, would you go with him or stay on the job?
What kept you? I've been waiting forever.
The old man kept me over to discuss the security team on the new building. Guy never stops. I don't know how he keeps it up at his age.
Well, what he can't do, you do for him. That's why you're here, right? Yes.
Should we go to the stateroom?
No, right here is just fine. Yes.
Well. Isn't this a lovely sight?
Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
Be careful. We won't want to have a silly accident, will we? I have something I think will interest you.
Who are you? And what do you want?
Well, who I am isn't important, but... Well, except to mention that Jerry Banning was an associate of mine. I don't mind if I do. Oh, that's good. What I want is $5 million. Now, that's a bargain when you consider what I have to offer you in return.
What is this crap?
Shut up, Dan. And what would that be?
So you're the smart one, huh? I figured it was you.
I'm flattered. Now, what are you pitching?
Your husband's only offspring. Now, I think the old man will be tickled to death to learn that he finally has a real live heir to leave all of his billions to, don't you? Oh, just in case Junior here comes up with some crazy ideas, I took out a little insurance policy on myself. Now, in the event of my untimely death, my office has been notified to deliver those pictures to your husband and his lawyers. But I'm betting that you're a reasonable woman, aren't you?
So how am I supposed to get that kind of money?
Oh, I think you can get just about anything you want, but that's not my problem.
It'll have to be in installments.
Oh, I think we could figure out a reasonable payment plan. Oh, that's what I love about champagne. It goes with just about any kind of celebration.
So, Cap, did you ask Tony?
Oh, yeah. You never heard of Ray Washburn. Anything on your end?
Well, I tried to check her out with NYPD, but nobody up there would give me the time of day. Nice town you come from, Cap.
Bite your tongue. It's heaven to me.
Listen, I think I need to go up there and do the legwork myself.
No, that's way out of jurisdiction. I don't think the department would go for that.
They would if you approve it.
I had no idea. Is he gonna be all right?
No, don't worry about Jerry. He's strong as a bull. He'll be laid up for a while, but he'll be just fine. In the meantime, he asked me to get in touch with you to let you know that I'll be taking over the case.
I'm so happy you called. I was convinced he'd abandoned me.
Jerry? No, Jerry's an old pro. He'd stick with this case, even if it killed him.
So is it true then, what he said about my father? That he's alive and right here in Palm Beach?
Oh, sure. Well, we're 95% sure. We're waiting for information. One more source, and then we'll be certain. Now, until then, I want you to sit tight and wait for my call.
Can't believe it. After all these years, I'm so happy. Oh, you don't know how much this means to me. I can't thank you enough.
You already have, my dear. You already have.
$5 million should keep this guy quiet. Lauren, are you listening to me?
You know he's gonna come back for more. No, and I'm not gonna let some Goomba in a designer suit blow this deal for us.
You said no one get hurt, and we put the PI in a cold trail. Murder wasn't supposed to be part of the deal.
Nothing is for free, baby. You, me, $100 million. Don't you think that's worth a few bodies?
Right now, your body's the one I want.
You want me and the money. You have to kill them.
All right, Lauren, this is it. I'll kill Morella and the girl for you. And you're mine forever. Never again.
Sure, I hear her phone ring all the time, but I don't answer it. We have separate lines, answering machines. I'm sure if it's important, she'll call you when she comes back.
Thanks. Actually, I can't really wait that long. I need to get back to Palm Beach. What's so funny?
That's where she is, Palm Beach.
What is she doing there?
Something about finding her birth father. Ray's real mother gave her up at birth. So when her adopted mother died, she went on this quest to find her real father. She's obsessed with it.
And she hired herself a private investigator to help her.
Yeah, this guy Banning. Leaves a message, says he's in Palm Beach and that he's found her real father. And then nothing. So she went down to Palm Beach to look for him.
You have any idea where she's staying?
Beats me, I haven't heard from her since she left. Why? Is she all right?
I don't know.
Is there any way I can help?
Yeah, do you have any idea if she had a credit card?
You look stunning.
You think you like it?
I think he'll love it. Shall we?
Hey, Cap. Listen, my trip to New York paid off. I found out that credit card bill check I did. It showed that Ray Washburn charged a round-trip ticket to Palm Beach about a week ago. She is currently checked into the Vista Hotel.
Uh-huh. Did you try calling?
Well, yeah, but no one's there.
So you think she might be in danger?
If Lauren and Tar killed Banning to make sure she didn't get reunited with her father, stands to reason they're going to try to go after her, too.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Here's something, Cap. It's a letter from Banning. He says he'll be able to verify if her father lives here within a week.
Oh, no.
Tony.
He was playing me all along, and I was too stupid to see it. The friendship, the job, he was playing me like a damn fiddle.
Sorry.
Not half as sorry as I am.
Excuse me, sir. Sergeant Lance, she says it's very important.
Thank you. How can I help you, Sergeant Lance?
I was wondering if you could tell me where I could reach your wife. It's real important that I speak with her.
I believe she's out on the boat.
Is she with Dan Tar?
Yes, Tar always goes along to help with the boat. I feel safer with him there.
Where do you dock your boat?
At the Seawall Marina. It's slip 48. Why, is there a problem?
Hello? I lost him, Cap.
Mike, forget about it. We don't have the time. We know where we have to go.
Something wrong, sir?
I don't know. Bring the car around for me, Henry, would you?
Certainly.
You didn't say anything about meeting him here.
Well, your father wanted it to be a surprise.
Are we meeting him at his boat?
You'll see.
Oh, God, we are, aren't we? Is that the surprise?
Sure, that's the surprise.
Mr. Bannings mentioned that one of the men he was zeroing in on owned a big yacht.
Your father's loaded, that's for sure.
I hope he knows I'm not interested in his money, you know? I just want to get to know him.
There they are. Start the engines.
Come on, Scott.
I'll get his attention. You go around behind.
Right.
Please slow down. I'm having trouble keeping up with you.
Come on, let's go.
You're hurting me.
I said move!
Let go of me.
Tony! You let her go!
Harry! I was gonna call you. I was just taking the lady up to meet her father.
Save it, Tony. Let her go and you move away.
I'm afraid not, Harry.
Come on. It's all finished, Tony. You let her go. She's an innocent party in all of this.
Stay back, Harry, or the top of my head comes off.
Please don't.
Tom!
Let's get the hell out of here. I'll get the lines.
What are you gonna do, a fugitive at your age? No money, no place to go? It would just be a matter of time, Tony.
The only way it's gonna work, Harry, is if you cut me a deal. Cut me a deal, Harry, or the girl dies.
Wouldn't be smart, Tony. You kill her, you got nothing to bargain with. Come on, hey. You're slipping.
Don't play with me, Harry. I don't like that. Hey, Harry. I'll give you the other two. Then you and me, we cut ourselves a deal. What do you say?
Can't do it, Tony. No deal.
Big mistake, Harry.
I don't think so, Tony.
Get down behind the boat! Stay there!
Gary. Harry, maybe we can work something out. What do you say?
Shut your mouth, you son of a bitch, or I'll shut it for you.
Dan! Dan, come on! Don't move! Come on, turn around! Put your hands behind your back. Mr. Hamilton, I'm really sorry.
There was no fool like an old fool, Sergeant Lance. I knew about Lauren in my heart. I just didn't want to believe it.
Well, you're a nice man. You deserve better.
No, that's it for me. I'm too old for another romance.
But are you too old for love? I have someone I'd like you to meet. Mr. Hamilton, this is Ray Washburn, your daughter. Ray, this is Kenneth Hamilton.
I know this is a shock. Do you think maybe we could go someplace and talk?
Yeah, let's do that.
I envy them. Cap, you all right?
No. One of my idols just bit the dust.
Why don't I drive you home, huh?
Thanks. I need to be alone.
Well, hey there, partner. Welcome back to civilization.
Yeah.
So, did you have a good time?
Terrific. You got the postcards?
Yeah, I sure did. You know, actually, I was surprised you had time to write, you know, with all the sailing, surfing, snorkeling, all that.
Yep. Go, go, go the whole time.
Go, 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 you sly dog. You got in all your sporting activities without ever leaving your hotel room, huh? Which explains your lack of a suntan, am I right?
You know me too well, Cap.
It's interesting. I just got off the phone with Jillian, and she said the same thing, that it was go, go, go all week long.
Oh, there were a couple moments there I thought I was gonna die.
That good, huh? Psh, sure. All those tropical breezes and the fruit drinks, huh? They pushed the libido to uncharted regions.
I had the flu, okay? You can both laugh now. I've been so sick in my entire life. I spent my entire vacation worshiping the porcelain throne. Must have caught it from Keisha. See, I knew that I would get no sympathy from either one of you two.
We care, Renzo. We care deeply.
Right.
No, Rita. As a matter of fact, we feel terrible, don't we, Rita?
Yeah, Cap, we do. We feel absolutely... Ooh. Terrible. You know what? I gotta run.
Don't worry. It'll go away in about a week.
Wait a minute. If you caught it from Rita and Keisha, that means that somewhere out there, there's a flu bug with my name on it. I gotta call Franny.
You last. Oh, this isn't fair. There's no justice. None.